Hello, I'm John Proxy, welcome to the Proximity, and welcome to live, maybe, possibly, who knows, if you're the lurker watching me. Anyway, yes, hello to all you lurkers and archaeologists, I'm John Proxy. This is East Origin, and this, he goes by the name of Toll Fact. I'm just going to quickly level up, I think, because I died a couple of times fighting a boss. And this will kind of remind me how to play the game as well. Also, there are things down here that I want to explore. Assuming some of these things I just can't get until after the boss. Still. See if I can remember how to do the slide. Yeah, because bloody Shion turned up. Turns out Shion could have solved a lot of problems just by going up the tower himself. So this needs to be put up. See what else. Bit of a waste, possibly, yes. Why can't I jump down there? We don't have the red ability, so we can't use it. So, I've recently had a quick look at the next game. Which is Kelketter, I think. If we're going in chronological order, in story, like timeline order, let's say. Yeah, we never explored this direction. And we can investigate old mate later. Unless this is the way to it. That's a level up, right? Oh, hang on. This is just where we were before. Bit of a maze, this place. Well, we can't go into the boss without accident, without passing the save point, so... Is this just going backwards at this point? Well, we'll hit save point either way, won't we? I should probably tell people I'm streaming. But this is just a quick stream, because I woke up really late. Like, really late. But I think I was just catching up to sleep I lost during the week. With the bloody vibrations! So I'm gonna have to tell someone about, like, the council or some shit. Because, yeah. Because somebody's going to have to, even if I leave, someone's going to have to live there after me, and I can't have that happening. Nobody should pay to live in a place where they can't sleep. Apart from me, obviously. Because I've been putting up with it. You know what I mean. Like, if it's an old neighbour, then it's something that makes the house unlivable. Not the house though, just this floor. You could do something else with it. It just doesn't have to be a flat. Or, you know, you can pad the walls or some shit. Something has to be done there. Otherwise, I'm just sort of torturing myself. Oh, we need 800. Well, let's save our game at the very least. This is Guilty Gear 1, isn't it? I guess let's give him another go. And I've seen this. I can't skip it because this game doesn't have skips. Neither does the next one. I can't believe the next one doesn't. It's an entirely new engine and they still haven't figured out skip or how to get the controller to work without me fucking around. We've got 3D and RPG towns again. I'm gonna have to see what because this is obviously kind of a special game, right? This really isn't in the main series of games. So this isn't the first version of this engine. So I'm gonna have to see what that one's like. This time, if the conversation ends, I'll just walk back. I don't think it's going to end though. It's going to be the fight, isn't it? Skipping through because I've seen this before. Oh, hello, Minicoop. You're here ready to witness a boss fight, hopefully. I'm skipping through the cutscene because I've already read through it last night. But now, the ever-calm Shion is the person I'm fighting. Turns out he could have solved all the problems just by walking up the stairs. Oh, hello, Uchi. Everyone's appearing. Why does it only say I have 2 viewers? Hello. I should do the, hang on. Yay! There are people here! Oh shit, how do I play this game again? They don't walk into him. Stop having a shield! Not recently. I will. So I have a sort of schedule I try to keep up on my YouTube channel, and because I played Nier loads, I'm behind on everything else. Oh, that was a bad decision, John. I'm gonna die. Let's retry. Right, had the wrong move on. Come on. I don't know if you've been around for this. I have weird vibrations going from my building sometimes at night, so I just don't sleep in those nights. I don't know what it's from. It must be some building nearby with a generator. I'm technically underground, so it meant I woke up at 3, which kind of made the day a bit weird. Stop being in a bubble! Like me. I mean, I guess once you start going through the routes, it gets a bit faster. Okay, that was a foolish move on my part. He gets in his fucking bubble so quick. Alright. I'm not winning this one, but I guess we're learning. Get out of your goddamn bubble. Oh, he's still in his bubble. If I attack him in the bubble, that's 9 damage to me. They can't tank right now. Yeah, he's just quite strong, this dude. Well, I'm eating hot chocolate. I try not to eat junk foods on any days, but reminds me. Is it day 5 or 6? I think it's day 6. Most bosses aren't in defensive mode for literally ever. I have I used to have like cheat days. Now I have like a cheat item, which is just ice lollies and hot chocolate. Or popsicles, I think Americans call them. He needs to not be in a bubble constantly. There might be different bubbles, I guess. Right. I've got them quite a lot then. So we just Knocked me with a bubble. So I find when it comes to health and food, my biggest issues are actually just like shopping rather than... So if it's in the house, I'll eat it. Also, I definitely shouldn't be having conversations during boss fights. So I can't buy any kind of cheap food because I'll just eat it. So all my meals have to be slightly inconvenient. Anything slightly convenient to eat will just get eaten. I don't like it. Ooh, hello, Exploding. Yes. I'll Yay, Explodey's here. I'm playing the villain route. I'm on 6 days of, or backward 6 days of working out again. Let's retry. But I like working out, it's fine. It's just eating properly is the difficult thing. Stop being in a bubble, you prick! Okay, I think I can hit him in that bubble. Ooh, with Nicolas Cage. Was it good? It's always a flip of a coin with Nicolas Cage. I mean, I'm sure it's not really a flip of a coin. You can just tell if it's a decent director or not, but you know what I mean. I'm told Mandy's good. I've not seen that either. Okay. I've got this goddamn move in this game. So it's obviously designed for a PSP or some shit. But it's like, I've got to press forwards. There you go, I did it. No, don't attack him. To do the slide attack, which puts his defense down, I have to move, stop, and then attack. I did it just then, and then ran away because I'm an idiot. Oh, run away. Yeah, I'm gonna die, but... Yeah, I died. So yeah, it's a move. I've got to be running, I've got to stop, and as soon as I've stopped, I've got to press a button then do the slide attack. So it's this. There we go. Nope, I missed it. Oh, I got it then. Nope, missed it. Gonna do that, so I'm gonna stay away from him. It's kind of like I'm fighting Lamington from Disgaea. Character-wise, not in importance-wise. No, I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna level up. Aww. So this number on my hand is mainly a countdown from when I last had pizza. I was on like day 28. Pizza's the worst. When I've got food to cook and I get lazy and I buy pizza. I don't even like Domino's. It's shit. Always cold. Hang on. That's not where I was. Did I load the wrong game? Yeah, I loaded the wrong game. No, I didn't load the wrong game. I just saved in the wrong save point. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. I mean, cheat days work great, but only if you actually only have them as cheat days. Can I go over there? Why does this exist? Oh, over there is not available to me yet. So this is ESA Origin. I'm pretty sure I'm playing the villain from the first game. So something's going to happen. This is the slightly updated version on the PC, and there's some really weird issues with it. I mean, one, getting the controller to work was an absolute nightmare. It's really weird to do a slide is to do that, which is fine, I guess, because people who play beat-em-ups exist, and they need action games as well. But, like, you could have just mapped that to a different button, and I would have been able to, like, tactically use it rather than miss 90% of the time. But I can live with all that. What's really annoying is you can't skip cutscenes. It's really annoying. But, but I've not had it crash, so... Yeah, all this is really good. Like this, by the way, this move here is like split second timing. There you go. It's just, that could have been a second button. They decided, no, we're going to put this, we're going to make only skillful players do this move. For my entire first run through, I didn't do it once because I didn't know how. I legitimately was like, I mean, every character has different moves. There's 3 characters. But if we look at the... Oh, hold that. Attack to use skill. Wait. Hang on. If that's what I think it is, fuck me. Okay, so... It's... Not boost. Ah, here it is. Slide attack. Immediately attack immediately after coming to a stop. I just didn't know what that meant. I was like, okay, run, stop. Let's see if it works now. Nah, I didn't. Okay, no, that's not what that does. I didn't need that. Alright, option. Double tap to dash. Alright, how does that work? Oh no, I'm always dashing. Ah, why is there no simple way of doing the skill move? Oh, never mind. For a second I thought they were... This bastard. This bastard. It's this exact timing. Okay. See that? Defense -1. And little numbers mean loads in this game. It's tuned in such a way that a boss can be impossible. Oh, hello, Heisen. And then you level up, and then it's perfectly reasonable. And you're like, oh, that's the level I should have been fighting the boss on. Okay, I'm gonna actually save and try the boss again. Because I've got 8,000, that's enough for a gear upgrade. And I don't want to make it all trivial. Go back to the Guilty Fire. Accidentally do the slide move. Okay, increase stun effect. I'm not sure how helpful that'll be, but sure, why not? Did I gain a level? No, I don't want to do that. Level 20. I'm still level 20. We'll try it anyway. Doesn't mean skipping through dialogue. I might have gotten better. Doing the dash move. There we go. Dash move. Not dash. And then I'm just going to tap this for a while because there's no way to skip. Actually, the worst thing in this game is there's a character called Princess Rhea, R-E-A-L. No, sorry, R-E-A-H. And I just hate the name. I just hate the name Rhea. It's Leah. It's clearly Leah. Why have you put the most... I know R's and L's are interchangeable in Japanese, and that's why, but like, it's still annoying. I refuse to call her Rhea. That's Fina, though. So yeah, I'm not vocalizing any of this because I've seen this conversation before. Yeah, so I pronounce it as Leia rather than Rhea. It's the whole Aerith thing again, and like, I've given in, and fine, you can have she's called Aerith. Even though that sounds like I've got a lisp when I'm saying her name. Enel from One Piece should be called Enel, not Eneru. That should have been an L. I know. I've had to give up Chocobo for Chocobo. Chocobo sounds like a delicious treat. Look, I'm fighting Lamington. He's the wisest. Apart from Lamington would be fucking terrifying at this point. He's not as strong as Lamington. He's stronger than I am, though. Also, no, that's the funniest thing about this game. Somebody's decided... So, occasionally people will chuckle to themselves. Yes, of course. But it's always written down as, ha-ha! And since I've noticed it, it's always, ha-ha! Yes. Well, if you're going to be technical, Heisenthal, it should actually be the katakana, shouldn't it? You shouldn't be using Roman lettering. Katakana or kanji. I can't tell the difference. Run away! Turn on that so I can dodge him. I have to assume I have to attack him in the bubble, but I take 9 damage when I do it. But 9 isn't loads. Like, I'm currently winning. And I'm gonna guess Yeah, I did the slide attack. There we go. Oops. I was just... So, ah! Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, I know. I did it too early. And I lost all my health. I don't even know how you dodge this. You stand on the edge and you get the widest point, I guess. I didn't do too bad then. I should probably keep going. Fine, I'll keep going. Get out of the bubble, you bubbly fuck. Hold on. Yeah, that worked. Okay, I'll remember to do the Demon Moon. Oh, fuck. Nope, no, never mind. Yeah, I hate using boost on this guy because he's never vulnerable enough for it to make any sense. Ah, I took his defense down. I don't know how long that stays. Oh, you see, I died hitting his shield. His fucking shield that he never turns off. Okay, I'm leveling up. I must be close anyway. Yes, Erisu. Peace. There we there. Let me down here. Oh, don't jump, I'm down here. See, okay. Okay. Assuming after I defeat Shion, I'll get a fire move. And I'm gonna have to explore this entire place again. Oops. I need those rewards. I'm having to read quite a lot. It's all on the screen though, so people have context for once. And I need the new spell for this section as well. I guess this famous one is Monkey D. Luffy, and it's they were smart enough to call him Luffy and not Luffy, even though yes, it is Luffy in Japan, but Ruffy is a stupid name. Luffy isn't. You don't want somebody called Ruffy. That's a terrible name for a person. But luckily that mangaka actually writes his name out in the series on the wanted posters in English. Although I think things like wanted posters are inconsistent in the series. Although the opposite is true as well. Roronoa Zoro, these are a bunch of R's. It's Zoro and not Zolo. But that's based on a real pirate. Not Zoro. It's based on a French pirate. But Zolo might actually be more accurate. I'll have to look it out. It's definitely not based on Zoro. It's just a coincidence they have the same name. I don't know if I've leveled up yet. I think there's a sound, and I think I would recognise it happening. They got an L wrong, and I'll always be grumpy that an L is now officially a Neru. Like, it's an L, because N means God, and L means God. An L is a really great name for somebody who thinks he's a god. Like the best possible name. And of course N and L also mean VV. That's sort of how that works. But it's a clever name. The Nero just sounds like, I get that he's made out of energy and that's what you're going with that name. But because he's a lightning man. Still. That makes sense. Although I don't think Cloud has the confidence to immediately give people nicknames, but yes, there is a reasonable halfway point. Oh, I did level up. I just didn't notice. Okay, cool. Let's fight the boss. I know Aerith is also a anagram for I Earth. I was like, but I don't know what that means. I know. I'm not really getting the significance. I get she speaks to the planet. I get that, but like, alright, fine. So if you have the H, you can make the word Earth. But yeah, I'm fine with both. I have more of a problem with Rhea because it's just because obviously Rhea also means bottom. It's just like a really clumsy word to say. It's not spelled the same, but it's just like. But so in my head, I'm just automatically changing it to the less silly name. Yeah, I'm actually genuinely fine with anyone calling anyone anything. Like as long as you know what they mean. Yeah, but also Kakarot's just his original plant name. So they've got contextual reasons why Goku and Kakarot are different. Yes, yeah. Well, actually, Frankenstein's the creator, and not the name of the monster. Because at this point, it doesn't really make sense. He's been Frankenstein the monster longer, and far longer than he was Frankenstein the man. But, I legitimately forgot how to play, so I'm just going to suicide this one. So that's the worst case scenario, just to show you what it looks like. No. Oh. Oh, that's just gonna hurt me. No, that's bad, damn it. Nope, I won. Haha! I meant to do that. That was the plan all along. Oh, you are powerful indeed. You're no pushover yourself. If not for my demonic powers, I'm uncertain I could have withstood that. Also, I leveled up. Ha-ha! How very modest of you. But I cannot allow you to take Lady Fina away. You know that. Father Shion. This farce grows tiresome. Stop messing around and finish him off. Ha-ha! Something wrong? Finish him off, I said. Or do you intend to disobey a direct order from your superior? No, I'll do it. So this is how it's to end. Oh no, you mustn't. Sorry, this is my fate. These wounds, they will not heal. What? The cavalry's here. Fuck, it's Unica. Run away. Lady Fina. Shion, are you alright? Saul, what's the meaning of this? Ah, looks like we have some interlopers. Any suggestions? I guess we have no real choice. For now, we'll regroup with Lord Dowles at Rado's Annex. As you wish. I just want one of the villains to go, ha ha, fucking hell, like a, ah. Adieu for now, people of East. Eventually, I will make a fine sport for you all. Is it a surname? Like Sakura is used as a forename and a surname, so it gets confusing. Because I always assumed Sakura was a girl's name, but it turns out it's quite common because it's. I know, yeah, I'm being really unfair. Because haha has a definite spelling. But like every single character uses exactly the same haha. And I've just decided if it's gonna repeat it without spelling it out, I'm gonna pronounce it that way every time. Because it's funny to me. Farewell. Wait! I don't know why, like when it comes to when people, ironically I'm doing it now, when people stutter in games, especially Japanese games, and people just put the stutter at the start, and people act it, and it's like, don't act out the stutter, you sound, yes it does. So like, it's not a weird thing to be named after a tree. So when people go, oh no, like, unless you can make that sound natural, I'm just going to skip over the stutter. Like, there's certain words and letters that work better with stutter. But like, I'm getting the feeling is the stuttering rather than the specific reading. So I'm being fair when they write stutters, but I'm being horribly unfair when they put ha-ha. But I'm doing it because I think it's personally funny to go ha-ha! Damn it! No. Yes, I mean, flowers is very common for naming. I didn't know your surname was a flower, but, Rado's Annex. Not to be confused with Vano's Radex, which isn't a thing. That sky has a line in it. Right there. Right there. So you won't tell me about the whereabouts of your... You sit like... One voice, it told me one voice was a sultry voice. And every other voice in the game, whenever they're off screen, it doesn't tell me how they sound. Like, why did you do it with one character and not the rest? Angry voice, burly voice. You had words. Ooh, is that because of the virus? So you won't tell me about the whereabouts of your twin and the Black Pearl, then? As I said before, I simply don't know where to find them. Oh, I didn't realise we got away with the goddess. Why didn't they grab her? We'll split. Did we grab and teleport? We split up as soon as we entered the tower. Once we locate her, I wonder if she might give us the pearl in exchange for your safe return. No, she would not. We were prepared for such contingencies when we chose to set foot back on the ground. Such threats will avail you nothing. What do you think, Toll? I believe she's telling the truth. The elders of the two has always been quick to shoulder the heaviest burden. With her sister imprisoned, she will no doubt try to forge ahead on her own with renewed determination. I guess, I'm assuming this is from the vaccine, Uchi, but I was going to say, I guess it's good news you got the vaccine, because, like, had you caught it without it, it sounds like it would have been really, really bad for you. Like, because it's the different degrees for different people, if I understand correctly. Tool. Oh, okay. Say hi soon then. Oh, I won't do the haha. It's still weird, the double ha. You're quite well acquainted with the goddesses, it would seem. I can only assume you were very close with them once upon a time. Of course, if that's true, then you're little use to me. It would be quite difficult to trust you under such circumstances after all. Even one of the goddesses should suffice for our goals, as long as we have the Black Pearl. So, what do you say we eliminate this one, here and now? Wait. I speak in jest, of course. Once we're done with what we've set out to do, the goddesses will be set free. Those were your conditions, no? Toll. However, I will brook neither incompetence nor interference. And I've prepared just the thing to ensure our dear Lady Fina has nowhere to go. Magic barrier! I'm gonna put magic barrier up. Seems like a sensible thing to do. This is... What the hell have you done? It's just a magic barrier. Oh, don't get so worked up. It's the magic barrier. It is a powerful magic, yes, but nothing more than a barrier. Not bad, is it? We Darklings have some rather sophisticated... I've lost his accent. I don't know what his accent is supposed to be anymore. Haha! It's really common. Like, that's the point I'm making. It's clearly supposed to be just an evil laugh. I can try a Welsh accent. Ha! Not bad. Nope. I've got to try and do Terry Wogan. Or, we Darklings have some rather sophisticated magic of our own. As you can see, goddess or no, any attempt to dispel it is a wasted effort. For you see, this was originally an incantation from your own people. Little need practice. I need some practice. Darklings. That explains a few things. You must have opened the Ark. I've heard of the Ark. That's the Ark of Napashtin? Haha! That we did. I feel like one of the most famous villains is Welsh, but like that's Hannibal Lecter. But he doesn't use his accent. And you're a descendant of those who turned their backs on the gods and sank the land into the ocean's depths. You can do an evil version, but it's less funny. Do you now realize why we seek the Black Pearl? Its demonic essence represents the crystallization of our highest ideal. I lost it right. Final Fantasy XII has a Welsh character, and I for ages thought he was Indian. It doesn't help that they call him the Marquis when that word is Marquis. The Marquis of Ondor is Welsh. And I'm like, and it's like when the second time going through, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. They went for like European voices for certain people. Whose coat is that jacket? No sacrifice is so great. Nope, I'm gonna go back to the evil voice now. Great. Yeah, it's. I won't lie. Vanille's accent just got really annoying. It's because that was the first time they decided to vocalize all the weird oohs that Japanese voice actors do. And because in 10, they translated all the weird noises into yes. What was it? There's a word that everyone in Final Fantasy X repeats all the time. I know. And it doesn't help that there was clearly no space on the Final Fantasy X disc, which means they cut off the files, the WAV files, or whatever the fucking files were, just right at the end. So occasionally it'll be like, I know, and it'll just cut off. But if you wanted to know why everyone goes, I know, you know, I know. Not just Final Fantasy X, lots of games have you know. It's because in the original text it would have been a nonsense non-word in Japanese. It would have been. And the alternative is to have Vanille making weird noises. Datebayo. And I think you can do the weird noises, but I think you've got to be just used to doing that kind of voice acting. And I guess it's going to be really difficult because you're just copying another voice actor or actress. I've not seen any of Dragon Ball Super. Well, the movies are supposed to be the better ways of watching them, right? Well, anyway, I'll do this in a posh voice because evil villain. No sacrifice is so great that it could possibly keep us from attaining the perfection it promises. I trust you will look to that day with great anticipation. Patience, goddess. Well, I mean, there's been a load of delay to animate stuff because of COVID and all that. I was also referencing Rocky Horror Show. Seems there's a lot more history here than I thought. That's very convoluted, Heisen, in a very Japanesey way. Yes, dating back even before the founding of Ys. Okay, so is the Ark of Nishpatal, is that the Darkling place then? That does make sense, because that's the first time this engine was used, right? Origin is the second Ark engine game, I think. But I played it first because it's got to be played as a companion piece to Ys 1 and 2. When Leah and I were young, even by human standards. Farewell, Explodey. I'm disappearing in like an hour as well. I'm told Broly's power is maximum. Doesn't concern me. Either way. Toll, wait. There's something I would like you to have. It's just her doing that. Oh? It can't be. Oh, I've got myself a silver harmonica. Hey. Like, I get that she's breathing heavily. Like, I don't have to directly translate that. Again, I'm just being mean when it's the haha. Even an item such as of such diminutive size took every last bit of effort I had to transpose through the barrier. I don't understand. Why are you giving this to me? Leia and I were attacked by demons immediately upon entering the tower. Ooh, does the sub alert come up? It should do. Aww. That's... Boo! Boo for lack of sub alert. It worked when Heisen did it. It was really fucking loud when Heisen did it. It's on as well. Oh, you know what? It must be... Hang on. Properties. Let me... That's frustrating. I mean, I can do this, but it's not quite the same. Yay! But that... Okay. What I have to assume... How do I do this? Sound settings? Fix this now. I'm guessing my sound settings in the Ys Chronicle games is set wrong. How do I fix that? Advanced audio properties, sound alerts, monitoring, monitor and output. Okay, that's my fault. Yes, that's Bleach. That's my screensaver. But it should have physically came on the screen. There was no reason why it shouldn't. It's above everything else. Oh no, Snail Awards. Monitor and output. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't come up. I think it's just sometimes it doesn't work. My alerts aren't even on yet. But the same one as Luke. I think just sometimes OBS just doesn't work with certain things. Hello, Rambler. I'll try and finish this stream rhythmically at 7 o'clock, but it will depend on the rhythm of where I am in the game. But like, I won't be too long. Oh, I see. It is one of those two. Sorry. should say somewhere, shouldn't it? Stream elements. It's stream elements. And by the time I found it, we'd already gone our separate ways. You'll see her before I will, given the circumstances. So please, give it back to her when you do. You missed me attempting a Welsh accent. It's probably for the best. Oh god, I'm going to have to pause the stream. Right, so Bleach. The first 10 episodes of Bleach I think are absolutely fantastic. I think the premise for Bleach is pretty good. That it's Dragon Ball with ghost hunters rather than pirates or ninjas or martial artists, which is what Dragon Ball Z is. Ichigo, you're going to see, once you recognise Ichigo's voice actor, it's going to ruin things because he's in everything, and in English. Actually, his Japanese voice actor's in everything as well, and if you're crazy enough to watch him in both languages, like some people are, then you're going to notice that too and get them confused. But it's not quite good enough to sustain itself. As soon as it goes into its plot, it's never quite puts it all together, I think. It's a fun enough romp. It's certainly worth watching, I'd say, the first 50 episodes. So basically the first 10 episodes are like slice of life with monsters in, and then a plot villain turns up, and then it gets serious. And it does a big whole serious storyline, and then that ends, and then it never ever 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 reaches that height ever again. It never fulfills the promise it makes, basically. And that's the failing of Bleach. In Bleach is a great program that just never quite made it. But also, that artist was worked to death, and because mangaka are kind of overworked, and it's like one guy being forced to do pumping out content week by week by week, and it's a surprise that anyone gets any work done in that schedule. But I can see why, like, Explodey loves Bleach, and I can see why people like it. Even if you were watching it live, you had to deal with a third of the episodes not being canon because they ran out of content quite often, which happens with Naruto and One Piece, but not quite on the scale that happened to Bleach. And it was very obnoxious because you'd be like, oh, what happens next week? Find out in 30 episodes time. But stylistically and for like a little bit of fun in the background, it's fine. It's pretty good. But like, if you have any kind of investment, you're gonna get frustrated with it, especially when one character gets the main romantic pairing gets a beautiful send off. Spoiler warning: they get a beautiful send off because one person has to live in the ghost realm, one person has to stay on Earth, and it's like, oh no, and then it just continues. Like, he just gets his powers back. I'm like, why didn't you end it there? That was the ending. Anyway, so the next, I'm gonna have to play this game because I just remembered how angry that made me. Because I can put up with like subpar fighting genre storylines, but like, you had your ending, you had it was there. Because you can very easily forgive some stuff if you just nail the ending. Anyway. Why would Bleach end like that? Why are you doing this? Well, you're searching for her, aren't you? It's only logical to assume you'll find her eventually. Or she'll find you, perhaps. That's not what I meant. You don't condemn me. These wounds, they will not heal. Okay. Fear is how he falls. You don't condemn me even after all I've done. Linkin Park jokes slightly less funny now that the guy is dead, and I'm gonna have to keep that in my head. It is still like the soundtrack for not tidying up my bedroom, but it's clear that those that's genuine pathos. But I guess it always was. Even teenagers deserve sadness. They've got a good reason for being sad. Anyway, I just didn't want to take the piss out of Linkin Park and be like, hey, there's a perfectly legitimate reason for that guy to be sad, with like literal evidence right there. Just didn't want to leave that out. I'm going to play this game. Why would you trust me like this? I get distracted so very easily. Because I believe in you. I believe in your determination, as well as your unwavering kindness. I'm the main villain of the first game, probably. Yay! Now, I'm just going to place that in the center and make it slightly bigger. There we go. Yeah, don't know why that didn't work, but did you cancel and do it again? Thank you, Toll, and thank you, Well-Spoken Rambler. I guess I just have to be very, very, very sure. Yes, I have. I've watched Naruto, but I haven't finished Naruto. I think Naruto is better than Bleach. It does. It's got a really good. I literally said I wasn't going to talk about it, and then I did. It does a really good job of setting up its actual world. Like, you could make a solid RPG out of Naruto. How it explains how its powers work. Bleach doesn't have any of this. Anytime Bleach comes up with a power, it contradicts it about 20 episodes later. And it's really annoying. Ichigo, here's a sword. You can only use the sword beam 3 times. But I'm going to use it a 4th time. And then after that, it's never going to be mentioned again. Whereas Naruto has hard rules. Because every single fight in Naruto is a puzzle to be solved. And, it cheats. It has to cheat. Like, they make up the rules as they go along. But they do a better job at, like, me not immediately going, they're just making this shit up. Yeah. Like, especially the first, like, again, later on, Naruto gets a bit too big for its own boots. It's not quite good enough to hold the bulk of what it's trying to do. Even One Piece fails at that eventually. But, like, Naruto has the good grace to end. I mean, I know it immediately started again. But, like, it has endings. Although Naruto does forgive, like, the evil scientist. Don't forgive the evil scientist. Bleach does it as well. As stop forgiving your evil scientists. If you're gonna make a copy of Joseph Mengele, that guy can't turn into a goody or a clown. You can stop doing it. Because I know you're doing, like, I know you're copying Mengele. Like Bleach and Naruto, they both commit war crimes. No, they're not just evil scientists. They specifically commit war crimes. Stop forgiving them. That's Orochi, and I've forgotten his name from Bleach. The guy from Bleach is a great, because he's a voice actor, is fantastic. But like, they genocided the people. All of them did, but he was like the main one. And I've not forgotten Bleach. You can't just sweep that under the rug and expect me to forget their goodies now. For being so, like, anyone who watches this in the future, those archaeologists are going to be, what the fuck's this guy talking about? For being so concerned about my safety in all this time. What? Did you think I wouldn't notice? Ha ha! I can read you like a book. I don't know what you're talking about. What I need to do is I need to change my Linkin Park joke into Black Parade, don't I? Like, and it's better because I don't know any lyrics to their songs. I can just go, when I was a young, and that's enough. Like, I can imply he's being emo, and I don't have to insult a person who committed suicide. Anyway, your MCR, that's it. Yes. My Chemical Romance. Yes, I'm slightly too old for My Chemical Romance, which makes them a prime target for me to use as humour. And the only thing I need to know about them... I'm absolutely fine with people enjoying MCR, by the way. I'm just saying, they've got a definitive mood about them, which is ripe for comedy. But, like, I don't, people listen to what you like. Like, unless they support, like, Nazis and shit. Don't listen to those people, obviously. But, like, just, poor teenage music, it's fine. I listen to System of a Down. And a lot of new metal, so. And Korn. Old Korn, though. Nothing past issues. Just because I don't think it's very good. Your thief to fill... What? The words. All my lurkers are ran away of me being 20 minutes distracted. You're free to cling to false hopes. If that helps with your... Yeah, I can't talk. You're free to cling to false hopes if that helps you deal with your situation. That's not even worse, that's just some weird new language accent of it. But ultimately, that's all they are. My only concern is finding Leia and the Black Pearl. There, we got through the dialogue. I kissed a girl and I like... He gets free hairs. He gets an extra hair. Is there something you'd like to say to me? No, not particularly. It's not really a gruff word, is it? Particularly. He has two, just in case. That he shall have no sweat. You're just an even more interesting man than I thought, that's all. This is why when you translate a text, you have to make sure you translate the kind of theme of the character as well. If you directly translate, you'll get these weird things where burly headband warrior man talks slightly smarter than he should do. It's why, like in 999, they'll give somebody with a weird Japanese accent, they'll give them a weird accent, you know, when they translate it. And you can't translate directly like that, can you? If someone has an accent, they've got to speak in the accent. So, burly dude with an axe whose theme is, I fight because I want to fight the best people, shouldn't be using words with 3 or 4 syllables in. What's that supposed to mean? I learned from a video that in Japanese Barret from Final Fantasy VII, he comes across as a lot cooler. He's more like Solid Snake. And that whole Mr. T thing, where he, you know, pities the fool, that's just from bad translation. Although Final Fantasy VII was really poorly translated, so like somebody had to lean on something to get Barret working. But yeah, he's a lot cooler in Japanese. Like, is that so? That kind of cool is what I mean. I guess I'll try that with this guy. It takes an iron will to withstand. So now they've got the same voice. I can't have 2 people with the same voice. We're down just to 1 viewer now, because I've been rambling. It takes an iron will to withstand the transformation into a demon, so I can't help but wonder how someone as naive as you can keep from just giving in to temptation and go and start raving mad. You trying to start something? Haha! Don't get me wrong. All I care about is finding worthy opponents. So whatever's going on in your head, it's of no concern to me. There we go, we have a voice from him again. It's just fascinating, that's all. By all means, go on fighting your good fight. We'll see how far you can take this little charade of yours. Truth be told, I'm actually kind of excited to see you snap in the end. I enjoy the chibi characters as well, because occasionally somebody will do something dramatic and you'll look and you go, oh, but the little toy people, look at them, charade, Yeah, I gotta do something, because I've only got a limited range as well. Like, it's always awkward when the 2 posh women are coming into the same room and they go, fuck, I've given them both the same voice. Yes, Rakish Gal. I've burned all my bridges. What else can I do? I'm not proud of what I've done. This is the path I've chosen for myself. And of course, people who turn up earlier get voiced first. Yeah, yeah. Shortly thereafter, Dowles instructed his followers to split up again and resume the search for Leia and the Black Pearl. You wasn't here for this, but I refused to use the name Rhea for her, because it's a bad name. Toll quietly walked back to the exact spot where he had encountered Fina earlier. His search was to pick up right where it left off, just about halfway up the tower. The plot can skip ahead, I cannot. Guilty fire. Okay, so I should get a new ability now. Where's my new ability, you bastards? Now to the game portion of my video, where I actually play a computer game. Cool. There we go. A new sword. Is that... It is. Oh, it's the same sword. It's Commander Tova's great sword. But why is it here? Ah, that's right. The artifacts of Ys that Dals and Zava stole. This is one from House Tova. Yeah, I regret giving this guy the worst voice. I knew it starting it as well. But the problem is that he's the main villain of the first game, so his croaky voice was established really early. And it's getting the same treatment as the other two. I'm playing as Darth Vader, is the plot. I'm playing as Anakin Skywalker is the plot of this game. That's not quite fair. This Toll clearly has made a decision to go dark for the better good, and it's going to fail him. So it's slightly more nuanced than Anakin Skywalker somehow. I wonder how I'd explain myself for taking it. They never asked me about the other two. I might be pushing my luck with this one. I should go. No, take it. You need it. Toll. Oh, it's the commander, of course. It's been some time, Toll. I've not seen you since that fateful day. Oh god, he gets proper flashbacks. Commander? Commander Tova? Anguished face. When I was... Aha! What's wrong? If you keep bowing your head like that, I won't be able to see your face. I'm so sorry. I have no right to show you my face. Gonna have to adjust the voice. It seems much has occurred since my departure from this plane. I have begun walking a path unworthy of a holy knight. If you would, I'd ask that you release me from my oath. Aha! I don't believe I'm capable of that. I have no authority over you anymore. I am no longer of your world. All I can do is give you this. More bass. I've got the Crimson Lotus Blade. Speaking of flowers. A surge of power burst forth from the artifact. Toll was granted the use of the Inferno skill. The Crucible is indeed ours. I know how to use the Crimson Blade. What? I'm not worthy of such power. I know not what path you've chosen. But even if I did, it'd make no difference. Saul, your daughter's in the same tower. She's excellent with your sword. Give it to her. Whatever it be, you must define it. Do not let it define you. Be it glorious, unpleasant, or shameful. It is no one's destiny but your own. Only you can take charge of it. If you are lost, you need only ask yourself, what would Unica do? Unica kicked ass. She's not doing so well this time around, but she was amazing when it was her turn. Every turn. She didn't even have magic. She did brilliantly. I have faith in you. I know you'll make the right choice. He can have Growl, because he doesn't get to talk often. Saul, Commander, Tova. Shouldn't have Growl until he's fully demon. That's a good way of differentiating them. I swore on that day that I would endure any shame and hardship if it meant achieving my goals in the end. And yet, his words shake me to my core. Here we go, I found a comfortable place in my throat for him. I should keep moving. If only just to see where this path takes me. So yeah, I think, I've not had this 100% confirmed, so in the first east you climb up this tower, and this guy is the villain at the top. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's an uppercut. That's kind of weird. The whip. Oh, so... Yes! So it's a jump button. So he just doesn't get any long range stuff. That is difficult to control. The whip. I've ordered some new headphones. I have two wireless headphones, one for the TV, one for the PC, because I'm too lazy to move the wiring about every single time, and one of them's broken. So I've ordered some £70 ones that cover the entire ear rather than, instead of circles, they're like larger. But they're noise cancelling ones, and I'm hoping they'll help. I mean, they can't get rid of vibrations, and I'm guessing low frequencies, it can't really block low frequency things that well. Although it says it's for low frequencies, I don't know if it's... I'm hoping it helps. If it helps a little, it'd be great. Also, I just needed new headphones, so... Because these hurt after a while. Yeah, so I played this as Unica. That's why I know she's quite capable of kicking everyone's ass. There we go. We're not going there just yet. I've got to figure out how to... Oh, hang on. Is it back there? Where is it? Yeah, how do I get that? Do we have to hold it down? Alright, this is the one I missed last time with Unica. So that lift requires me to press a button. I get that. I don't know where the button is, but we'll investigate it. That symbol there, that symbol is... Maybe it's different for this game? Not the button I wanted the best. Might have to look that one up. There is another jump move, which is that. I can try that. But that's green and not red. I don't know is the answer. Right, I'm absolutely clueless how to get those probably vital items. Well, that's going to bug me literally forever. Maybe I can go through here with this? Cool. Can I go through there without that? I could. I could always go through. But, never mind then. So, how do I get up there? Now I know the, Rambler, I don't know if you're still there. Did the snail have the sub-message? Because I should probably add the sub-message as well. Otherwise there's no difference between the different snails. I'm going to have to do that. Obviously I didn't consider people might stick around. I never considered that people might actually sub, so I just put the generic snail on. I'm pretty sure I didn't see the sub message. I'm gonna add that. There's a bunch of things I need to do. Okay, there's definitely a chest there. Let's practice this way. If I hold it. It's close. We are missing a couple of pages. I do like the use of the word conflagration. You don't get to see it very often in computer games. But I always assumed this meant the red skill. I'm pretty sure it maps the Unica's red skill. Oh, hang on. No, that doesn't even make any sense. Conflagration. 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 There we go. It does make a lot more sense. Me and my conflagrations. I was going to do a joke where I pronounced the word pronunciation wrong in a similar way. Style. I will stop trying this, but I know it's... I don't think I'm going to gain an ability, but there might be... There might be like some button I need to press. Like, I can't tell if I'm doing it wrong or if I'm... You know, am I doing the skill wrong because he's expert only, or am I just missing a button that'll raise a platform or something? That was the, I didn't. Then I did press the wrong button. Alright, fuck it, I'll come back to it. No, because it'll be really important. I'll be like 10 hours later, what do? I can't find the item. But this route literally doesn't exist, right? This is just for one character and not the other. So it could be the same with these other puzzles. There might just be a second way up there. We'll come back to it. Well, it's almost time, but I'm near a save point, so I can just quit out really quickly. No! Put the wrong button on. Yeah, see, it keeps me up in the... That gives me a subtle glide. Oh, I'm on the right side of it. On history. Got this. Topaz! Look how happy that demon is. Right there. Look at him. Look at his face. He's well happy. I kind of feel bad that I'm going to murder him now. He's now less happy on the gems. I want those gems, I want them. This isn't helping with the old area, but it is getting me to a new place. Yep, I saw what I did right then. Nick a bow. Ah! Somebody designed this room to be really inconvenient to the monsters that work here. By the way, I don't know if I actually thanked you for the sub. We spent the time, so thank you very much, time figuring out why the thing wasn't working. You didn't actually go for the rigmarole of doing the whole, oh, thank you for that thing. I should have actually made sure I do that, even if it is a person I know. Ruby. Yeah, lava's not the inconvenience it used to be. Alright, no, you can indeed get killed by being just a bit impatient, but... There you go. That was done with me. That was very easily avoided. How far back am I? Okay, I've still got that. And those things have still been unlocked. I'll run through this up. And we're going to hit that box down the bottom. Topaz. There's a ruby in the other room I need to get. Hey, Slime. Fuck you, Slime. You're not taking you down. do it. Best move in the game. Let's not get myself killed by my own hubris this time. Fun as that is. Slightly my curiosity as well. I see hubris showing. Okay, yeah, it's quite good because it's jump as well. There is a save point, and I suspect there's going to be a boss after this. We'll quickly investigate, but I think I'm going to end the stream. The Devil's Corridor, for it is the Devil's Corridor. What the? This must be the Devil's Corridor. Wait, is that? It's Unica, no! How did you get so far out into the Devil's Corridor? There's trouble I don't need. Oh, he's not such a bad boy. You wouldn't let Unica die. That's the daughter of the dude who gave him his sword. Okay, the color seems to be returning to her face, at least. She should wake up soon enough. Unica Tova, Commander Tova's daughter, just in case you missed that. Huh. Maybe it was fate that I ran into her here. Saul took out the Crimson Lotus Blade. Oh, this is for the best. Yay, that means we're going to get a new power. I don't deserve its power in the first place. I mean, that's why we got to fight. She gets a different move with it. I don't deserve its power in the first place. I feel better giving it to one who does. So her entire storyline is to do that sort of thing. The Devil's Corridor. Trapped in a spire where the wind is drawn in the outside and converted to a sinister melody that drives all who hear it mad. It's pretty low. Even fucking hell, he analysed that shit quick. Yeah, it's what's this? Oh, what is that? I can say that. It's a series of some engines and some shit. Draws the wind from the outside and drives everyone inside and mad. Clearly, that's what that's doing. A bit of an engineer freak, me. I saw that. I can see what they're doing. That's what they're doing with the walls. Christ, Saul. If I transform, the effect should be nullified. Or there may be some way to negate the sound itself. Perhaps. I know how I can make a melody. Drowning it out. Echoes some holy melody like. Oh, no, didn't say long enough. No, I don't have the skill for that. If I transform, I should be able to bear the noise with minimal harm. I'll just have to do what I can to maintain my demonic form long enough. Should I give her the harmonica as well then? There's my game. Well, that rhythmically turned out very well indeed. Right. I've been John Proxy. As always, thank you, lurkers. Thank you, archaeologists. This has been an East Origin adventure. I'm playing as Saul. Dark Fact? I think it's Dark Fact. I haven't had that 100% confirmed, but who else could it be? I still get to do that. I was never using the sword in the first place. It just inspired me to do fiery uppercuts, apparently. Thank you for watching. Thank you, yes. I'll see you next time.